Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, and welcome all of you to this very special Sunday edition we're doing today on Sales Mindfulness. And right now you're watching the Happy Entrepreneur Show. And every Sunday we do a special edition called the Sunday Business Edition. And this is where we focus on one area of your business that's going to help you really go to an entirely different level. So I'm really excited. I'm going to do a check, as I always do, just to make sure that you guys can hear me. Sometimes I start up and it takes me about 2 seconds, and then we're going to do that. And then we're going to get started into a real type of conversation today. And the type of conversation I'll say is one of those conversations that will put mindfulness in your pocket. And I love those type of conversations because it's going to help you in your life. Yes, don't worry. It's going to help you in your business, but it's also going to help you at the end of the day really make more sales with less effort. And for those folks that are tuning in for the very first time and say, Shay, where am I? What is the Happy Entrepreneur Network? Someone forward this to me and I'm just seeing it for the very first time. Well, let me just share with you a little bit about the Happy Entrepreneur Network. It's the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. So our mission, our goal is to look out for the entire being of the entrepreneur. And to me, that's important. To me, that's where the magic happens. So this particular episode, yes, I'm focusing on results in your life. I'm focused on the results in your business. But if you're ready for a breakthrough, if you're ready to go to an entirely different level, and if you're ready to take off, then you're at the right place at the right time, hearing the right message. Now, you might be wanting to say, what's the mission? So I know I'm at the right place. So many are getting this for the very first time, and I get it. So I'm really glad that you're here, by the way. But the mission of the Happy Entrepreneur Network is to inspire and to empower and to provide you with the resources necessary for you to execute that big vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. And I believe in my heart of hearts, I believe that you really have 3 visions, by the way. I believe you have a vision for yourself, which is how you want to live and the food you want to eat. In order to do that, it takes resources to do that. That means it takes revenue. So I want to help you with that. Some of you have a vision for your loved ones. Like even during these very challenging times that we're on right now, you have a vision for your loved ones. I'm fortunate I can go purchase food for Mother Dear. I'm fortunate I can take her to her physical therapy. I'm fortunate I can order things for her online, and it takes resources. And some of you are out there like that right now. You pay for someone's healthcare insurance. You write a check to your community. You write a check to the church or whatever you believe in right now. It takes revenue to do that. And others of you right now, you have a vision for the people you were called to serve. In order to do that, it takes resources. And I want you to imagine for a moment, just imagine for a moment that you're Noah in the Bible. And whether you believe in the Bible or not, I happen to be a believer. It doesn't matter if you do or not, but I happen to be a believer. And I want you to imagine for a moment that Noah, who has a vision from God to him to do something big. And he goes out there and there is no, check this out, there is no hammer. That means there's no resources. There's no nail. That means there's no resources. There is no wood, no team in order for Noah to execute the vision for the people he was called to serve. And some of you, as you're watching right now, you're just like Carol. I was talking to Carol a little earlier today. What's up, Letitia? What's up, Pony? And as I was talking to her, she was sharing with me that she wants to do so much, but she can't make the investment in the technology that she needs to automate her business. I said, well, you can't serve the people you were called to serve. You know, the number one challenge facing business owners today, the reason they really go out of business is due to lack of sales. So I want to make sure you have the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And today, Rick, today, Cassandra, I want to let you know this. This is one of our mantras. It's what we believe. And I want you to go ahead and jot this down in your notes. I believe the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. Go ahead and jot that down right now. The results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So I'll be talking during this whole sales mindfulness right now about results that can help you in your life have more focus, be more productive, have more clarity, have more energy. But those same results that you have in your life, they're going to also impact your bank account. So this morning, this evening, whatever time it is for you, Jacqueline, whatever time it is for you that just arrived, I want you to know this is your moment and this is your time. Now listen, I want to make a declaration right now. And this is a Shayism. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I want to share this with you. And I want you to jot this down in your notes because this conversation is not for everyone. And I get it. Not this edition right now that we do is not for everyone. But if you're right now in a place where you need more resources and you need revenue to fuel those resources so you can hire a team, so you can hire the marketing campaign you need, Kim Griffin, so you can run the Facebook ads you want to run, Kevin, so that you can literally take the travel that you need to do in order to reach other people, then I want you to know this. And everyone jot this down in your notes. Someone right now is paying attention. Someone is tuned in right now. Put this down in your notes. If you can't focus on your sales, you can't be in business. I'm going to say that again, Cassandra, and this is not a slight to anyone, John. It really isn't. This is just what I believe. And I believe this with every fiber in my body. I'm going to say it one more time. Someone take a screenshot of that. Someone might want to write that down, but go ahead and jot this down right now in your notes. If you can't focus on your sales, what's up, Jessica Alexandra? If you can't focus on your sales, you can't be in business. Why? The number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business success is high sales. So if that's you right now and it's time to get those revenues going, then we're going to have that type of conversation right now. And I'm really excited about it. And you might be asking the question, why mindfulness? No, seriously, I think it's a reasonable request at a reasonable time. Go ahead and jot this down in your notes. This is very important, and I don't want you to miss this right now. And this right here may help you. Mindfulness in sales will make you happier and more effective, and it can help you really focus. And yes, it can help entrepreneurs really sell more. Now, if you have a desire right now to serve more people, if you have a desire to be more helpful in your business, if you have a desire to reach more people, to have more impact, to have more meaning, then go ahead and do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words right now as you're listening to the sound of my voice. Go ahead and look right below the video and write these words. Serve, then sell. Put that down in your notes. Serve, then sell. No, seriously, just put serve, then sell, because this is your time. Today is your January 1st. In this moment, we're going to take the business to an entirely different level. See, I have really two outcomes for our time today, two outcomes. My number one outcome is to provide value. Is you walk away with understanding how you can use sales mindfulness for where we are right now in this world, right now, what's going on right now. Some of you might be on lockdown right now. Some of you might be quarantined. Some of you right now might be in a panic mode. Some of you are doing just fine. But I have two outcomes. My number one outcome is that this right here provides value, and you walk away with one idea that you can use immediately that will help you generate more resources in your business. And that's my number one outcome. And I'm confident for those folks that want to grow their business, for those folks that want to make a dollar and a difference at the same time, then this conversation is for you. If you're a speaker, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a coach, if you're an expert, if you are an influencer, or you're just someone right now that wants to make a bigger impact, you're not worried about the income, but I want you to pay attention. That's my number one outcome. My second outcome is that you, at the very end, I share with you, for some of you, I'm going to give you a manifesto. I'm going to give you a way that someone can do everything for you. Maybe you just want your own sales team. And like, say, I don't want to sell. I always like to say, if you don't want to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. And so at the very end, if you stick around, I got something special. You know, we have a virtual sales team that will do all of your selling for you, make all of your phone calls for you, do all of your lead generation for you, qualify all of your appointments. And for some of you, they will get the credit card, get the check, get the contract, and all you got to do is focus on what you want to focus on. And if that's you and you're ready to have your own 7-figure sales team, look right below the video, and write these words, hashtag 7-figure sales team. Go ahead and put that down right now, because that's my second outcome. Go ahead and put down hashtag 7-figure sales team. You see, as you're writing that, Samantha, I want you to know right now And I always like to share this when I start off. Anyone that's ever worked with me know I love to share this. This is one of my philosophies. It's what I believe in. And I believe that marketing job is to go out there and attract people. I believe that. I believe you need branding. I believe that. I believe you need automation in your business. I believe that. But sales is the only thing that keeps you in business. So if you have a problem right now, you need to hire an assistant. It takes revenue. You need to run Facebook ads. It takes revenue. You need a new website. It takes revenue. You need to overhaul your branding. You need to bring in a consulting firm right now to help you with that. It takes revenue. Here's what I want you to know, and I don't want you to miss this point. It might be one of the top 5 points I share, but it's so important. Selling will solve any business problem. Isn't that great to know? You got some stress? Make more sales. It will relax you as fast as possible. Now, for those folks that are meeting me for the very first time, I believe that all of your efforts, all of your training, all of your social media, all of your coaching, all of your marketing, all of your branding, all of your webinars, I believe that all roads in business, everything you're doing right now, all roads in business lead to one place and one place only. All roads in business lead to one place only. And that is a professional sales presentation. So everything you're doing, all of your training, all of your time with me, everything you're doing right now leads to sales. And I'm going to talk about sales mindfulness. Don't worry about that. But I do want to frame the conversation. And I want to give some of you who are tuning in for the very first time and others who get the chance to follow me and welcome aboard. I want to talk a little bit about how you can do that in a very short period of time, probably less than 2 or 3 minutes here. But before I do that, I want you to pay this message forward. I want you to help another entrepreneur. I want you to help another business owner. So if you're listening on the podcast, take the link from the podcast, copy it, pay it forward to someone you know. If you're fortunate and you're watching like on social media right now, whether it's on LinkedIn or Facebook, if you're in one of those places and you can see me right now, hit the share button. Hit the watch party button. And when you hit the share button and you hit the watch party button, I only want you to write 3 words. Don't talk about Shay Brown. What's up? Brandy Hunt, what's up, Loretta? Don't talk about Shay Brown. Jessica Alexandra, thank you so much. Don't talk about me. Hit the share button, hit the watch party button, and write these words. Selling equals service. My mentor taught me that selling equals service. Write these words down because 15 years ago, when I was talking to my mentor and I told him that I'm not into sales because I think of a used car salesman. I think of a sleazy person trying to convince someone to do something. I think of someone when I'm talking to them, I'm having a conversation with my mentor. I'm an entrepreneur and I didn't see myself in sales. And so he shared 3 words with me that I've been able to pay forward. Now, here I am, got a few letters behind my name. I went to Morgan State for undergraduate, business major. I went to Johns Hopkins University, business major, and yet I finally got laid off. I'm out of money. I paid $5,000 to be in this mentor program, and he's telling me I need to increase my sales. I'm like, wait a minute. I know all about sales. I want to say you big dummy, but I didn't say that. I just had this resistance. Like, I don't want anybody to know I'm in sales. I'm a coach. I'm a consultant. And he gave me 3 words, and those 3 words forever changed the trajectory of my mindset. I'm going to get into sales mindfulness in a minute. And he said these 3 words. And that's why I want you to please show him that slide. That's why I want you to pay these words forward. He said, Shay, selling equals service. Selling equals service. And he says, Shay, selling really is about 3 things. No, you hit the share button. You hit the watch party button. And he said, Shay, selling is about education. Can you educate people that there is a problem that they need to solve? I said, well, of course I can do that. Duh. Check the box, Shay. Then he said, Shay, after you tell them there's a problem, selling is about leading. Now, I'm going somewhere with this. And I said, okay, I can lead them on how I solve the problem. He said, okay, Shay, you follow me. Selling is about service. Selling is about education. Selling is about leading. You can do that. And I said, yes. And then he said, Shay, selling is about moving people to action. That means you tell them how you solve the problem. If they work with you, they work with you. If they don't, no big deal. Isn't that so cool? So some of you right now, you have a negative connotation about sales, and I get that. And you're wondering to yourself, Shay, if selling solves any business problem, and I don't want to do it, and everything I'm doing in my business right now is leading me to sales, and I don't want to do it, and selling equals service, then take a minute and break that thing down, and let's get into sales mindfulness. Let's get into you learning your signature selling style, how you sell based on your DNA. Let's just have a conversation so you can be obsessed. I'm wearing a shirt tonight, by the way. You can be obsessed about how you're going to help someone else, how you're going to change a life, how you're going to help someone in business. This is your time. It's your time, baby, not me. It's your January 1st, not mine. Today is your January 1st. Let's walk them through that. So selling equals service. And the one thing about revenue is it shows up in your sales. Hear me, follow me. So right now, if you're watching right now and your bank account does not reflect how good you are, you're looking at your bank account and you're saying to yourself, bank account, you just don't reflect how good I am. Then I want you to pay very close attention. Follow me just for a few minutes here. Hang in there. Your bank account doesn't reflect how good you are. So selling is just a process by which we exchange value for value. So if you're not selling, you're not serving. Now, some of you don't want to sell, and you don't have to sell. I'm going to tell you how you can have your own sales team do all of the sales. But there's two things I teach. I teach sales processes, and I teach sales skills. And either one of those is used for yourself, if you're the one doing all the selling, or is used for your team. And we have a team that does all the selling for you. No big deal. But some of you are the salesperson. So you are the person that's on the front line. So if you're not selling, you're not serving. Let me tell you a quick story about my son. He's grown now, but there was a time he loved driving a car. Now, some of you have kids. Some of you have nieces and nephews. You know that they love to take the car, right? There's nothing like getting the keys to the car. My nephew's in the 12th grade. He's 16 years old. He gets his license next week in all seriousness, and he can't wait to drive. But here's what used to happen with my son. My son would take the car, and he would go driving. Maybe you've experienced this. And he'd bring the car back with no gas. See, when you serve, and some of you serve, without selling, it's like you're working hard. It's like you're bringing the car back. And guess what? There's no gas in the car. Shay, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Here's the point. Don't miss this point. Here's the point. Jot this down and you know. Someone write this right below the video right now. Hey, Michelle Washington, I'm going somewhere. Cars run on gas. Business runs on revenue. Come on, somebody. Holla at your boy if you're feeling me right now. Some of you out there, you're driving. I got it. You're serving without selling. So it's like bringing the car back with no gas. Follow me. So cars run on gas. My son had to understand that he brings the car back. There is no gas. He needs money. Business runs on revenue. Someone look right below the video and jot this down in your notes. Someone write this right below the video right now. Cars run on gas. Business runs on revenue. The number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business success is high sales. Let me make sure you understand that. One causes low sales, causes business failure. High sales causes business success. I want you on this side of the equation. So now you understand that. You're writing that right now. You understand that cars run on gas. Business runs on revenue. When you bring your car back on empty, then someone has to fill it up. Someone has to go do that. Someone has to make sure that happens, right? So, but people say, Shay, I like marketing. I'm all into marketing. One of the things I always share is that marketing is sexy. I believe marketing is sexy. Marketing is so freaking sexy. But you know what sales is? Selling is service. Marketing is sexy, but selling is service, which is why you got in business, Jacqueline, which is why you're here. What's up, Everett, my man? So up in Baltimore, I believe, Baltimore, Maryland, branding helps your business Marketing helps your business, but someone put a punctuation by that one. Someone highlight the last one. They should have put it in big fonts for me this evening or this night or whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world where you're watching. They should have put that last sentence in big. Matter of fact, next time, let me make a note. They need to make that its own slide. Sales keeps you in. Show that again to them. Sales keeps you in business. So why am I having this conversation tonight? Because I understand that branding helps your business. I understand marketing helps your business. I understand that sales keeps you in business. Sales, make sure you ain't got to work that 9 to 5. Sales allows you to buy healthcare insurance. Sales allows you to pay off all of the debt that you owe right now. Sales gives you the freedom necessary to do the things you want to do, when you want to do them, how you want to do them. So we talk about sales mindfulness. We're talking about bringing in all the resources. And you're able to purchase those resources because you have revenue to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. Shay, why is this important? Shay, tie this together, please. Without sales, you will always have more going out than you have coming in. Selling is serious business. Someone put that right below the video. Put that right below the video, Margaret. What's going on? Put that right below the video. What's up, Edith? It's always a pleasure out there. Jan, thanks for tuning in. Someone jot this down right now. Don't miss this. I'm going to get into sales mindfulness, but without sales, you will always have more going out. Someone is feeling me right now than you have going in. So selling is really serious business. And you've got to be obsessed with generating the revenue that allows you to get the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. You got to be obsessed with it. And you've got to either do it yourself or build a team. We teach two things. We have to teach you selling skills, or we teach selling processes and development. And so development is always there, but the skills are either for yourself or for your team. And you don't have to do it. That's the good news. Now, I'm just giving the backstory because we're going to get into sales mindfulness. I can't wait to break that down. But one of the things I love to share when I have a few minutes is I love sharing the whole 4S formula. And it's the philosophy of our company. It's what we believe. It's what we teach. And I'm going to tell you right now, it flat out works. And if you're just hearing the 4S formula for the first time, then welcome. If you heard it before, then you should be able to repeat it right after me, by the way. And we're going to get into sales mindfulness. We're going to get into how the mindfulness trend in business is really helping calm people down, helping give them more focus, give them more clarity, but at the end of the day, put them in the state of mind of where they want to go. We're going to get to that. But first, before I get there, before I get into sales mindfulness and then teaching you your signature selling style, which is how you sell based on your own DNA, I must first share the 4S formula. So bear with me if you heard it before, and maybe you can repeat it after me. If you can't, then I want you to know this. I want this to sink into your DNA. And if you don't walk away with anything else, like if you don't stay the whole time, like if you leave and you don't hang in there, my promise to you is that if you just get the 4S formula, it's going to change your life. There I was back in 2005 struggling. Like a number of folks. And I've struggled many times in my life. I struggled many times in my business. But this was a real tough time. And I was trying to put the system together. I was looking for the magic pill that didn't exist. I was looking for the one idea that would create the breakthrough. I was looking for the one coach that would anoint me to the person and the savior, if you would, and it didn't exist. And then I had to step back and look inside myself. And with the counsel and wisdom, I had to start saying, what are successful people doing? How are they wrapping it together? And what's working and what's not working? And I developed the 4S methodology or the 4S formula to keep me focused. And I want to share it with you because it's helped myself and it's helped many of my clients. The first thing I want to share with you, and please just put this down in your notes. This might be just all you need right now. But it's something that I tell myself at least 10 times a day. And I want you to tell yourself that as well. And I want you to tell yourself that systems beat goals every single time. Put that in your notes. Someone look right below the video. In fact, someone right now, pay this message forward. This might be the only slide you want to pay forward before we get into sales mindfulness before we get into learning your signature selling style, you're in a place right now and you want to get resources in your business and something holding you back. Hit the watch party button right now. Someone hit the share button. What's up, Tanya? What's up, Jan? What's up, Brandy? What's up, Kevin? Hit the share button. Paul, I see you out there. Thanks for the text messages, but I'm really loud right now. But hit the share button right now. Share this on your page. Share this to your group. Share this to your network. And just write these words: systems beat goals every time. Let me say it again. See, goals are always in the future. They're never quite there. Every day you're implementing systems in order to get to that one goal. Okay, Shay, break that thing down. Sure, unpack it for a moment. Okay, you think about in my personal life. I've run 5 marathons. I run unlimited half marathons. I don't even count the half marathons no more, or the 5Ks. I just don't. I enjoy life. But here's what I know. I can't wake up in the morning and run 26.2 miles. I can't sprint that. I just can't do that. But what I know is that's a goal. But if I have a system where I'm going to run 3 miles today, 3 miles tomorrow, 5 miles the following day, 3 miles the next day, and I follow the system, then doing that every single day, that's a system. I can run 26.2 miles. McDonald's already existed. Ray Kroc was in his 60s. Ray Kroc shows up and says, you know what? I see the hamburger, systems beat goals every single time. I see the French fries, systems beat goals every single time. Shay, I even see the Coca-Cola. But if I can turn this into a system and it becomes duplicatable, if I can turn this to a system and it's repeatable, if I can turn this into a system, which means I can hand that system to someone else to do the work, then we can create something where a hamburger in Los Angeles or Long Beach, California tastes the same as a hamburger in Washington, D.C., tastes the same as a hamburger in San Antonio, Texas, tastes the same as a hamburger in New York, in Japan, in China, in Italy. It doesn't matter where you are. Systems are better than ideas. So I said to myself, if I can follow a system and get my systems in order, then the magic can happen. We ain't got to mindfulness. Some of you hit the share button, but if you hit the share button, thank you so much. If you hit the watch party button, thank you so much. Pay this message forward. So let me give you the 4S formula. Then I got to get into sales mindfulness. I got to get into signature selling style. But go ahead and jot this down in your notes. The system is S plus S plus S equals S. Jot that down in your notes. S plus S plus S equals S. Put that down in your notes. So here's the magical formula. And you might want to write this right below the video. Matter of fact, go ahead, jot this below the video. What's up, Stephanie? Please help another entrepreneur, especially during these times right now. Hit the share button, hit the watch party button. If you're getting some value right now, hit the heart button for me. If I'm doing a good job, and this is for me, and it helps us on social media. If you're watching on Apple TV or in Roku, please leave a comment. If you're on LinkedIn, wherever, or YouTube, just look below the video and just say, this is some good information. Or just say, this information will help you. Please, just do us a favor. Those comments go a long, long way. Yeah, these videos go viral and your name goes with the video, but we want to pay this message forward. So as you're doing that, I appreciate every single one of you. This is what it's all about. We believe in the giver's economy, and the person that outgives the competition out-earns the competition. So why would you pay this forward to your competition? Because it's okay. Why would you say this is some good stuff? Because you're blessing someone else. Why? Because someone else is wondering what they're going to do. Someone else is wondering how they're going to pay the payroll. Someone is wondering right now how they're going to evolve their business, how they're going to make it grow. And you're helping someone out there right now. So thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Here it is, the 4S formula. Systems plus strategy plus sales equals successful CEO. Jot that down in your notes. Systems plus a strategy, which is how you implement the system, plus sales equals a successful CEO. Well, Shay, break that formula down for me because I'm hearing it for the very first time. I heard you when you said that systems beat goals every single time. I heard that. But now you got to give me the definition of systems so I understand what it is. No worries. We're here to serve. What is a system? A system is duplicatable. A system is repeatable. Think about the systems you have for getting in front of qualified leads. Think about the systems you have right now for your sales team. If you are the sales team, think about the systems you have in place to improve your skill set. I want you to hear me like you've never listened to me before. The number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business success is high sales. So systems allow you to generate leads. Systems allow you to set qualified appointments. Systems allow you to bring value to the market. Systems allow you to solve problems. Jot this in your notes. Jot this in your notes. Jot this in your notes. I don't want you to miss this one note. This might be a $50,000 idea. Of all the ideas I'm sharing right now, this might be a $50,000 idea. And here it is. People will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. We're all in the problem solving business. So your job when you wake up every single day is to have a system in place that says, how can I get in front of people? I was talking to a client, and I'm not going to mention their name, just last week, and we were having a conversation. They said, Shay, what should I focus on as we're going into this part of the year? And I told them, because they do all the sales, I suggest they hire us to do the selling for them. But right now, they do all the sales. So I said, your number one job when you wake up every single day is to find someone with a problem, a company, an organization, a nonprofit, an individual, whomever you target. Your job when you wake up in every single day, you have one job and one job only. And that's to find someone with a problem. Do you know what your second job is every single day? He said, no. What's my second job, Shay, since you're teaching right now? I said, no, I'm not being funny. Your second job every single day is to share with that person, share with that organization, share with that nonprofit, share with that individual how you solve a problem. And you need a system to get in front of people who are qualified, who have an interest, want, or desire. Otherwise, you're wasting time. I said it earlier. Marketing helps your business. Branding helps your business. Automation helps your business. But sales keeps you what? In business. That's right. Y'all were paying attention earlier. Yes, you were. So I got to get through this. So what is a system? It's a detailed method of how you're going to make it happen every single day. So systems plus a strategy. The strategy is the how-to. How will I go about every single day building my team that's going to do all of the sales? If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an influencer, if you're an author, if you're a coach, if you're someone who depends on revenue in your business, the number one cause of business failure is low sales. So it makes sense that we have to have a strategy on how we're going to implement the system. And then once we have that strategy to implement the system, that takes us to the next step, which is what is sales. So now we're going through it. Someone hear me. This is my definition of sales. Sales is a source that provides the revenue to purchase the resources, the branding, the marketing, the consulting, the administrative assistant, the business development person, the executive assistant, the marketing team, the tech person to do the work, your graphics team. It's a source that provides the revenue to purchase the resources necessary to first execute your vision, the vision you have for yourself, the clothes you want to wear, the food you want to eat, the vision for your loved ones, the schools that you want to send them to. Yeah, hear me. That's what sales does. The home that you want to live in. Yes, yes, yes. The healthcare that you want to be able to provide. Yes, yes, yes. Sales provides the resources, the revenue, I should say, to purchase the resources necessary to execute your vision, the vision for your loved ones, and the vision for the people you were called to serve. You will not be Moses without any wood, without any hammer, without any team, without a boat. That won't be you. If that's you right now, you pay attention because you're at the right place at the right time. And we're about to go into overdrive. We're about to take it to another level. And so now that you understand S plus S plus S equals S, systems plus you said what now? I need to back it up for just okay. This is my favorite part. I always take a minute or two to do this because I just know what this will do for you. I start off by saying systems beat goals every single time. Systems are better than ideas. Systems is a McDonald's that put a system in place. System is an Uber modern day that said, I'm going to connect people with cars. Systems beat goals every single time. And then I said, here's the 4S formula. Systems plus strategy plus sales equals a successful CEO. We said systems are what you do that are repeatable, that are duplicatable, that you can hand off to your team. They do the work. Your labor is never involved. It goes on without your ongoing supervision. Got it, Shay? Strategy is how you implement the systems. We use the evergreen revenue model. The evergreen revenue model. I'll teach that on another time. I can't get to it right now. But the evergreen revenue model is the how to implement the system that you have. I'm trying to break this thing down because I got to get to sales mindfulness. What is sales? It's a source to provide you the revenue to purchase the resources that you need to execute the vision for yourself, for your loved ones, and the people you were called to serve. Without sales, you have no resources. You're like Moses without a boat. That ain't going to work. I'm here to tell you. And so what is a successful CEO? Probably the third most important question I'm asked all the time, because people always say, Shay, you keep calling you are the happy entrepreneur. And that is true. Great brand. I love the brand. But here's what I know. You can be happy and broke. You can be happy and not have the resources you need. You can be happy and full of joy and still not be able to serve the people you want to serve. So what is a successful CEO? You move from being a happy entrepreneur to a successful CEO because you run an enterprise. And a successful CEO, go ahead and jot this down in your notes. You may have never heard this before, but I want you to hear me like you've never heard me before. A successful CEO is a person with more cash flow, more profits, and freedom. Someone say, I need more cash flow. I hear you. More profits and more freedom. Profits mean you have more money coming in than going out. You spend less than you make. You got to want that. So a person with more cash flow. I want that, Shay. More cash flow in my business. More profits. I love that word, Shay. Yes, on the P&L. And you got the freedom to spend time with the ones you love the most and to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Come on, somebody. If that isn't what you got into business for, after you solve some problems, then that's okay. You can run a nonprofit. You can sell and don't worry about serving. And don't worry about getting paid. That's okay. But you became an enterprise so that you can serve more people. And the dream is bigger than you. You can't do it by yourself. You've been given a vision by God, whether you believe in God or not. You might believe in a higher power. You might believe in luck. You might believe in leprechauns. You might believe in another source, whatever it is. But you've been given this vision that's much bigger than you. So it takes resources to actually execute that vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. So here's what I want you to write down right below the note. This is the affirmation I want you to tell yourself 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Jot this down in your notes. 7 times a day for the next 7 days. 7 times a day for the next 7 days. You're going to write down, I am a successful CEO. Hashtag systems beat goals every single time. You're going to tell yourself this 7 times a day for the next 7 days. I am a successful CEO. Hashtag systems beat goals every single time. Someone look right below the video. Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words right now. I am a successful CEO. Hashtag systems beat goals every single time. Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't think it's possible, even if you're not sure if you can do it, I believe in you. So you look right below that video. Even if you're watching the replay, even if you're on the podcast right now, you write it in your notes right now. And I want you to write it like you believe it. I am a successful CEO. More cash flow, more profits, more freedom to do what I want to do. Hashtag systems beat goals every single time. Someone look right below the video and write that down. And when they write those words down, you hit the like button. You hit the heart button. You hit the yes, you are. I want you to encourage another CEO right now. Now, why do I want you to write the words, I am a successful CEO, hashtag systems beat goals every single time? And why do I want you to say that 7 times a day for the next 7 days? Here's why. Maybe you've had this experience. Maybe you've been driving in your car, going down the road, and you started singing along with the words on the song that was on the radio. Now, here's my question to you. When did you ever decide you were going to learn the words to the song on the radio? When did you ever make that decision? The answer is probably never. And that's what's going to happen to you right now. We're going to burn these words into your subconscious mind because you understand what a successful CEO is. And you understand that systems beat goals every single time. So whenever you're talking to a coach, whenever you're on a training, whenever you show up at one of these, you're always looking at the system that you can implement in your business that can be repeatable, that can be duplicatable, that you can hand to someone else, that's the fastest path to success, and that burns the less resources. Then you'll put the strategy, and then that will equal the sales because you are a successful CEO. Go ahead and jot that down in your notes. I am a successful CEO. Hashtag systems beat goals every single time. See, we're standing on principles, and principles are just a way of dealing with reality until you get what you want out of life. And I believe in principles. That's what drives us. It's what drives us as human beings. It's where our focus is. It's what we believe. And it's what we do on a daily basis. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I know some of you, as you're listening right now, and some of you, as you're following along right now, you're telling yourself, you know what, Shay, this sounds good. And I need to customize it just a little bit for myself. And I get that. I'm with you. Here's what I like to do. If you're out there, you're like, Shay, I just want to customize this just for me. And I need to do that. I need just to have a conversation. I want to make this so that it works just for me and my business, and it makes sense, Then what I want you to do is I want you to text the word sales makeover right now, because I'm going to share with you the systems you can use customized for your business. And I want you to open up your mobile phone right now and just go to the mobile app. Type in this number 202-270-1662. Again, 202-270-1662. Text the word sales makeover. Once you do that, you'll get a call from probably me personally. I'm going to call the first few folks or someone on my team. What's up, Shelly? Wait. What's up, Jan? What's up, Kelvin? What's up, Donald? And then after you text that, write the word sales makeover, include your first name. I'm requiring that. Put your last name. I'm requiring that. Your mobile number. I'm requiring that. Your best email. And then we're going to do three things. One, we're going to have a session. It's going to be a revenue momentum session. There's no cost to you. My promise to you is you're going to walk away with at least one idea that you can use immediately to help increase your sales results. So you can have the resources you need in your business. And that's my promise to you. You'll get a closing script review. So we'll review how you're closing your deals and your lead generation systems. You also get the notes, but the one-on-one session is priceless. So here's what you do. Text the word sales makeover right now to 202-270-1662. Go ahead and do it right now. When it's now o'clock time. And then put your first name, put your last name, put your best mobile number and your email, and then you can expect us to get a text back, and we're going to reach out to you immediately because this is your year. This is your time. You are a successful CEO. And you know what? The best use of your time is building your selling skills, building your sales processes, and more importantly, building your sales team. You do that and you will be successful. The number one cause of business failure is lack of sales. We're going to do the invert for that for you. The number one cause of business success, increase sales. So go ahead and text 202-270-1662. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no there's no cash app needed. And then what is it? Oh yeah, put your first name, last name, mobile number, and best email, and do that right now. And my promise to you is you're going to walk away with one idea that you can use immediately that's going to help you in your business. And you want the closing review script. That's really cool. So you might be wondering, Shay, why are you talking about mindfulness today as that relates to sales? Because I want you to be happier. I want you to be more effective. And I really want you to have focus. I'm talking to a number of folks, and I get it that we're in uncharted waters right now, especially where we are in the world, where we are in the economy. And there's so much going on that we could lose our focus. And one of the mantras that I like is to focus on what you can control, not what you can't control. And isn't that so true? Isn't that where we need to be right now? Think about what's going on in your life. think about where you are. The mindfulness trend in business is going to help us calm down and get into a current state. And hopefully for many of you, when I go through it, it's going to give you the path you need to really spring forward, to execute on what you know. Because the conversation we have is not what you already know. It's about what are you doing on an everyday basis to take your business to the next level. So it's not about what you read. It's not about the video. It's about what are you doing every single day. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do entrepreneurs need this, Shay? Why do influencers need this? Why do coaches and speakers and authors, why do they need this? Well, it's tough out here. It's challenging. In many cases, when you are the person that's making the phone calls and no one's answering, when you're the person that's sending the emails and there's no response, when you're the person responsible for determining where do you go next to meet people who are qualified, who have an interest, want, or desire. I had a conversation the other day with an entrepreneur who's been in business 12 years. And she said, Shay, the last year has been tough. I said, well, I get it. I mean, the economy, there's a lot going on with the government. She says, no, Shay. What's been tough is for me to get in front of people who are qualified. I said, qualified? That's impossible. There's 7 billion people on the planet. What do you mean qualified? She says, well, I'm not really in contact with people who can afford my services or have a sense of urgency to move forward or have a want right now. They need it, Shay, but they're not really doing it. And I said, we've got to slow down and then we can speed up, because this can paralyze you. This can hold you in a place. And I started sharing with her some of the suggestions I'm going to share with you just from a sales mindfulness, which brings you not to sit around and sing kumbaya, but to still your mind and focus your energy in the right direction. There's some things that we can do. And then I'm going to talk about really learning your signature selling style. On this session, we're going to do like a 2-for-1 here, and I'm going to get into that. And we found out what her signature selling style was, which is she's the intuitive signature selling style. There's 7 that I'm going to reveal later. And the intuitive, they sell based on intuition. So she needed to fish where the right people were, but she needed to understand the buyer's profile, type of people she was dealing with. And then she needed to use her own signature selling style, which was her intuition, to ask questions in the way that worked for her. So if they weren't in a position to buy, and I shared this with her, I said, look, you don't have to be the answer to everybody's problem. Sometimes it's just as valuable to be the bridge. That might have went over your head. Let me say that again. You don't always have to be the answer to everybody's problem. It's just as important to be the bridge to someone else who can solve their problem, and maybe you get an affiliate fee or there's some transactions taking place because you're referring clients to the right people. She said, Shay, I didn't think about it like that. And it's not about me. It's not about me. It's really all about her. But for some of you, you're like, Shay, I'm not talking to qualified people. And so when I meet with you and we have a conversation, I need you to help me generate qualified leads. Gotcha. Don't worry about it. For those that texted in, I got you. Don't worry about that. For those that texted in 202-270-1662, you text the word sales makeover and you put your first name and you put your last name and you put your email and mobile number. When we get together, maybe that's where you are. You've got to talk about and understand how to actually get in front of qualified people. I got on a tangent. We'll do that. How mindfulness really drives sales success. See, we have to engage in our own emotions on a daily, hourly, and sometimes minute-by-minute basis. And I know there's emotional EQ. I get that. But then there's our own mindfulness that we have to stay focused. Because with so much going on around us, we are the busiest people around. They say that salespeople only sell maybe about an hour a day, right? So if they only sell 1 hour out every day where they're talking to someone, that's a sale. You're either talking to someone, they're watching a video, they're on your sales page, there's an interaction, maybe 60 minutes out of a day, and there's 1,440 minutes in a day, then it makes you wonder, what else is going on, right? And we know the number one, not number two, the number one challenge for business failure, number one reason for business failure is low sales, then why are they not spending more time on sales? It's because minute by minute, they find other things to do. So when we talk about sales mindfulness, we're going to talk about how to reduce emotional stress and how to take that stress and put that in a place, which I'm going to give you 3 ways in a moment, that it allows us to focus on opportunity. It allows us to step back and decompress because we're all human. Today, I had to take some time. And with so much going on, I was at the gym and I went running. So I ran first. I think I did 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles. And then I came back and then I had so much going on. I didn't want to get focused. And so sometimes now I don't want to focus. I go to the gym as well. I mean, I can't go any other place right now. But it was a place, time for me to decompress and really start thinking through. And I said, God, I've got to get my mindset right. I've got to reduce my emotional stress. There's a lot going on. If you've got family right now, I have a brother, a sister-in-law who's traveling. I have mother and family members that are into their 70s, if I can say it like that. And so there's a lot of emotional stress, and we're all human. If you're human and you're like me, it's real. It just is real. And so this is the appropriate conversation, I believe, at the right time for the right folks. But at the end of the day, it's going to help us all have a better professional relationship. And here's what I've learned by using this technique for years that I'm going to share with you. Mindfulness really provides more patience. And how many out there could use a little more patience? I'm fortunate. My children are grown, but I was talking to a relative today, and she's got 2 little ones that are at home. And she's like, look, I love my 2 little ones. They're under 10, by the way. And they seem to be driving her bananas. And she's going to be with them for quite some time, according to what's going on in the world right now. And so, as an entrepreneur that's now a person that's, I don't want to call them daycare provider, but taking care of her loved ones, I'll say that kids, it's going to take some patience to rearrange her schedule and things she got going on. It's going to take some creativity, but it's also going to take collaborations. And so this is why I'm glad you're in this conversation. And number one distinction I teach is you stay in the conversation around sales and success, and these ideas are top of mind to you. And at top of mind to you, you're just more likely to take action on them. And then you're going to have more confidence. See, mindfulness really allows us to go after bigger deals. It allows us to understand that it's not about us. It's about how someone will allow us and permit us to solve a problem. Someone said, how do you handle rejection? I think I shared this on a podcast recently where I said the way I like to handle rejection is not have more confidence, like look at me, look at me, look at me. But I like to remind me of the time that I thought I had a deal. And it's about 10 years ago, and it taught me this lesson. And I'm on the phone. If you ever thought you had a deal, you're feeling good. Not like you got a sale, like court, you convince them to do something, but you're like, I'm going to help them. They're going to pay me. Maybe y'all don't know about that, because when you're an entrepreneur and you like got a small company, that's how you think, right? And then the person said, hey, I'm going to tell you something. Decided to cancel it. We're just not going to do it. I said, okay, is there any reason? Maybe we can do no reason. We'll move forward with someone else. And they hung up the phone. Now, this is someone I'd been courting for the last 3.5 months. And we'd had conversations, we had meetings, they had a proposal in front of them. Everything seemed well. And then, bam! And I remember it like it was yesterday. My heart started fluttering. I went from this emotional, yeah, we're doing some cool stuff, to what's wrong with me? Why did they not do it? Why? I started questioning myself over and over and over again and trying to play in my mind what went wrong, what went wrong, what went wrong, what went wrong. And maybe you've been in that situation where you found yourself in that situation. And maybe you didn't get the deal. Maybe they never called you back. Maybe they said they were, whatever it was for you, but we were that close to a deal. And it was a nice chunk of money at a time when we needed it the most. And I remember telling myself 2 days later. It took me 2 days to shake that thing off. Like 2 days. Like it was bugging me for 2 days. I mean, I was still functioning, but like a functioning person that's like a zombie. And I said, you know what? With or without that company, I'm going to still help people build their business. And that became my mindset. That became my belief system. That became my mantra. With or without you, I'm going to help people build their business. I'm going to help them grow their sales. I'm going to help them have a sales team that does all the work for them. And my confidence got higher. And as my confidence got higher, I was able to get back into my own mind and center myself and say, it's not about me. It's not about me. That just wasn't the right opportunity. Now, it wasn't easy, but here's what I want you to know. It's possible. So once you move from that state and you have the confidence, that's what mindfulness will do. When you're handling rejection and you know you can do it in a healthy way, then it helps you increase the way you are attracting people to you because you are more relaxed. How many want to be more relaxed? Say, that's me. How many want to have more energy? Say, that's me. And how many of you want to be more attractive just to other folks? Say, that's me. And if that's you, then that's exactly what this will do for you. And this might be the time where you need it the most, where you're not desperate for sales. That's not what I'm saying. Many of you are doing really, really well, but you're looking for inside of you. You ask yourself, how can I perform higher? And one of the things I know, if you're watching right now and you're tuned in, then you have the potential inside of you to perform at a higher level. And not only do you have the potential to perform at a higher level, but you're willing to do something about it. The fact that you showed up says you're willing to do something about it. And this is your time. This is your moment. This is your year. Someone look right below the video. Look right below the video and write these words. It's my time. Hashtag let's go. Just put it's my time. Hashtag let's go. That's a signal to me. That's a signal to you. You can hit the watch party button. Pay this message forward and help another entrepreneur. Hit the share button right there. Copy the link. Put it to your group. Put it on your page. Do it right now and just put it's my time. Hashtag let's go. You got this. You got this. You are going to be attractive. You are going to bring in other folks. You are going to make it happen. Why? How do I know that? Because sales mindfulness improves productivity. You see, slowing down helps you to speed up. A regular mindfulness practice helps you to boost concentration and focus attention. Instead of being scattered among many different activities, you can prioritize. This leads to greater productivity, more done in less time. Now, how cool is that? How many are ready for a breakthrough in your business? How many are ready to do something you've never done before? How many of you are ready to take it to an entirely different level? Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Then you showed up. You're at the right place at the right time. This is the right message. I thank you for trusting me. I thank you for showing up, and I thank you for being here. But it's time to improve productivity. It's time to go to an entirely different level. And I'm ready. I'm ready to blast off. I'm ready. So let's talk about 3 mindfulness exercises that you can do right now, that you can do today, because today is your January 1st. It's showtime. It's time to move forward. It's time to take that next step. So there's 3 things you can do. The first thing you can do is some of you can just step back and meditate. And that's cool. That may work for a number of you that are out there right now. And you say, you know what? Let me just meditate, because meditation can be a little intimidating if you've never sat quietly with your thoughts. But you don't have to go on a week-long silent retreat to see the benefits. It's easy and accessible to all of us listening all the time. Start or end your day with a meditation session can be powerful. Or maybe do it over lunch, or do it when you're stressed during the day. It only takes a few minutes, even 2 to 3 minutes of just slowing down to speed up and doing a little concentration. Not on your big why, but focus on the systems that you're using. Remember the strategy. Remember that you believe in your mission, your goals, and your objectives. Your mission, your goals, and your objectives. Just that one idea alone to slow down before you speed up. For many of you, that's all you need. For many of you, that is the missing piece right there. And then others of you, it's all about mindful listening. Mindfulness doesn't have to be a solitary activity. What happens when you take the common idea of listening a step forward and you listen deeply and you're listening in searches for opportunity to provide value? So when you ask about a prospect challenges and they share the suffering that their business is experiencing, just in listening, you move to elevate that suffering. From that, you begin to share the burden of their challenge. In that moment, it happens. I believe one of the biggest compliments that can be provided to any entrepreneur on any call. Think about all the compliments you get on a live meeting, one-to-one. What's the one compliment that you said, Shay, what of all the compliments that I can get? When I leave this session right now, and I'm using mindfulness in my business right now, Shay, what is the one? No, seriously, what is the one compliment that you believe is the best compliment you could possibly get? And I'm thinking of all the compliments that you can get right now. Seriously. Like of all the compliments that you can get right now, what's the one compliment that'd be the best compliment you can get? And I'll tell you, the best compliment that you can get right now, when a person says, my throat's dry, you get me. I'm serious. The person says, while you're listening to them, the person says, you get me. Like, you get me right now. And do you know what you get me? You understand me. You feel me. We're on the same page. Do you know where that comes from? It comes from you doing mindful listening. So I want you to be in search of that. I want you to really focus on that. I want that to be top of mind to you. We're kind of going through this, the three mindful exercises that you can do right now that can help you in your business. One of them we said was to meditate throughout the day. The second one we said is mindful listening. The third one is my favorite. Of course, they're my favorite, or we wouldn't put them up there, right? I mean, you wouldn't even see them. You wouldn't even know they even you wouldn't even know they even existed. But the journal one is one of my favorite, because when you use the journal, it's another tool that can be powerful. It's just a simple journal. It's easy to gloss over the things that happen during the day. Writing in a journal is a great way to identify and clarify your thoughts and feelings so that you can respond appropriately. You can journal in a notebook, a phone app. Some people use Evernote. I like the 5-minute journal. The goal is to bring awareness to what has happened, how you responded to it, and how you want to act in the future. That's the key. Journaling from a sales view of the world. I'm going to look at the world from a sales view of the world, not just on your emotions, what's happening in your life. Simply write a short journal entry before the day starts and after the day ends. The reason I like the 5-minute journal, it's called the 5 minute journal, is that it's an app. And in the morning, it says, what are 3 things you're grateful for? And what are 3 things you're going to do to make today amazing? And then around 8 o'clock, I get a reminder. 9 o'clock, I get a reminder. And it has 3 other questions. What went well today? And what will you do over again today? Now, there is an affirmation that's said every day too, by the way. That's earlier in the day. I love the 5-minute journal. It's one of my favorite. I do it about 80% of the time. So almost every single morning. I've been doing it for about 3 years. Some of you out there right now, like, Shay, I'm liking these ideas. I'm digging these ideas, Shay. It's time for me to slow down. It's time for me then to speed up. It's time for me to have a conversation that's going to help me get to an entirely different level. I love what I'm hearing. If that's you, and you want to just have a conversation and customize any of these ideas specifically for where you are in your business right now, then I'm going to encourage you, let's have a conversation. Let me share an idea that's going to help you that's customized right now. Text the word sales makeover to 202-270-1662. Now, when you text the word sales makeover, so you can open up your phone browser right now and text 202-270-1662 and text the word sales makeover. You'll get a one-on-one session. I'll make sure you get the notes, but more importantly, I'm going to help you with the system that you may need in your business. For some of you, it's just a closing script for you or your team to get the deals done. For others, when I meet with them, it's about having a lead generation system that gets you in front of qualified people, either through your webinars or through your conference calls or through your website or through your sales team. And let's have that conversation, because systems beat goals every single time. Now, when you do text me, open up a browser now. Let's do it right now. Text 202-270-1662. Text Sales Makeover. Enter your first name. Enter your last name. Enter your best mobile number and your email. I'm going to personally call you. And let's have a customized revenue momentum session. Let's take your business to the next level, because this is your time. And maybe just on that one call alone, we're going to do an emotional debrief. And this is a great tool to use after your sales presentation with a prospect or customers. It's common to do a business debrief about why customers bought or why they didn't. The process simply does the same on an internal level. For an emotional debrief, simply ask yourself a few questions. How do I feel about what just happened? Why did I act like I did in that situation? Do I want to take that with me into my next presentation? See, it's not about continuing to beat yourself up for a mistake or bask in a win. More importantly, it's about identifying how your mind and your emotions behave and then deciding how that will affect you or not going forward. And many people, they miss out on that. They don't even have anyone to do that with. I just had and maybe some of you who text into me, we're going to do emotional debrief over the last 90 days. I had a recent conversation. Everything I'm sharing with you is like in the last 30 days. Okay, I can't make these stories up. And that person, after 15 minutes, felt like they were dumping on me, but they were not dumping on me. They were sharing with me what had taken place over a 30-day window and the shifts that they've seen in their own self and their own business processes. And they knew where the holes were, but they needed someone to step in. And the time had come to hand their whole sales over to a sales team. They took the reins and they handed it over to a sales team. And they said, you know what? I've been doing this all myself, and I'm going to continue to do it myself. If I can get just a little bit of help and I can bring in revenue without my labor, I can bring in revenue without my time, I can bring in revenue without me managing it, then that makes sense to me. And so now they have two tracks. So now when that person's at the doctor's appointment, their team is working on their behalf. I had someone that was traveling. And in their travels, it felt good to know that their team was working on their behalf. Some of you text the word sales makeover to 202-270-1662. We'll have that conversation with you about you having either building your 7-figure sales team, and that might be the emotional debrief we're going to do, or having someone do the work for you. Here's the good news. Worst case scenario, you show up at the meeting, you learn how it can benefit you, you learn how you can have someone do all the work for you, and it makes sense. Others of you learn how you can implement it in your own business. If that's you and you're like, hey, Shay, it's time for me to have someone do all the work. It's time for me to hand the sales reins over to another sales team or a virtual sales team. Or if it's time for me to build my sales team and my selling skills, because the number one challenge reason for business failure is low sales. And I'm tired of having low sales. I'm tired of not having enough resources in my business. I'm tired of not having enough revenue to purchase the resource. I'm tired of knowing what I need, but not being able to put my hands on it because the money is not there, or I don't want to spend the money from this pot and put it in that pot. If that's you, text the word sales makeover right now to 202-270-1662. Make sure you put your first name. Make sure you put your last name. Put your best contact number there. Put your best contact number. And then someone from my team, myself, will reach directly out to you. Let's just have an emotional debrief. Isn't that what Sales Mindfulness is about? That's why you're here. You want to be obsessed with your business. This is your time. Today is your January 1st. Then there is a mindful sales path. When you bring mindfulness into your sales activities, you'll notice both qualitative and quantitative benefits. These changes might not happen overnight, but you keep at it. I think it was Ellen Rogan that shared, I know personally that my meditation practice has led to deeper, more connected client relationships. I consistently have clients tell me that I feel so much better after we've talked. It's a powerful tool, but one that requires you to put effort into it. I was talking to someone else and they said, you know what? Mindfulness has helped me really journal what I need to do before I do it. So I want you to start with one of the exercises, and I want you to put this into your selling routine. Just like building a pipeline of prospects, you have to build up the habits that will allow you to reap the benefits of a mindful approach to sales. And then you'll become a true sales master. Isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day? And this is a powerful tool. This can be the breakthrough. This can be just the missing piece. See, you're close. You're right there. And you just need a little more for yourself or for your team of folks who's following you. And so sales mindfulness is the mental state that we reach when we focus our awareness and we're in the present moment. My promise to you is that you will improve your memory. You have conversations, you'll recall facts faster with less stress. You will gain empathy throughout the conversation. And more importantly, for many of my clients, and this might be you right now, and this last one might be where you are. It just might be, I don't know, but it's possible. It just might be where you are. And that is, it's really time for you to have less stress. It's time to reduce the stress. It's time to take back your life. It's time to take back your time. You already acknowledge that this is your moment. You know that this is your time, and you are ready for that breakthrough. Now, I know for some of you earlier today, as you're watching and you're listening, like, Shay, this is good stuff. I mean, I see you out there, Lisa. I see you out there, Lasagna. So many of you are watching like, Shay, this is good. I'm there. I got to build my sales team. I've already texted the word sales makeover into you so I can have the one-on-one session. But then some of you are like, you know what, Shay, I want to have, that's not it. I want to have the Happy Entrepreneur Manifesto. Like right now, in this present moment, I need to print off something, Lisa, and have it right on my desk. Like I need to be able to look at it. I need to be able to see it because this is my year. This is my time. And I can tell you that we're on a mission. We're going to inspire 10 million business owners to live the happy entrepreneur lifestyle. So what I want to encourage you to do, if you haven't done it yet, and you just haven't done it for whatever reason, you've been busy, you haven't taken time to download it, whatever the reason is for you, I'm going to tell you right now what to do. And I'm going to tell you to text the word in manifesto. Now, I'm going to be teaching this, and I'll go over it in just a minute. But this is like so exciting to me. Like I couldn't wait to share it, right? Because for some folks, this is the missing piece. Now, how do you get this? You text the word sales manifesto. So get it out right now. Get it out right now. Can this thing get bigger? Get it out right now. I don't know. Let me see here. Get it out right now. And oh, it does get bigger. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. Oh, that's good. Okay. Text the word manifesto to 202-999-3515. I want you to have this up. I want you to know the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. Text the word manifesto. There it is, manifesto. Do it now. Everyone that's listening to the sound of my voice, text the word manifesto to 202-999-3515. Oh, y'all should give me that number. 202-999-3515. Text the word text the word manifesto. Once you do that, you just follow the instructions. Once you do that, you just follow the instructions. Now, this is what we live by. It's one of the things that I look at. Our view is up on the wall, which I can turn this around and y'all can see it. But it's important. And I want you to grasp hold of it. I'm going to go over these in just a moment. It's my gift. There's no credit card, okay? There's no Cash App, okay? There's no Zelle payment. There's no check needed. This is just my gift to you because I know that this is your year. I know this is your time. I know that you're ready for a breakthrough, and I'm ready to get you to that breakthrough that you're looking for right now. So text the word text the word manifesto to the number below, 202-999-3515. Follow the instructions, 202-999-3515. Follow the instructions. Text the word manifesto, manifesto. Do it now. Like, go to your browser now. Type in 202-999-3515. Do it now. 202-999-3515. Once you do that, you're going to get a copy of the what? Of the manifesto. Woo! I can't wait. You're going to love it. Can we show them a little about what's in there? Because, I mean, this is like really cool. I mean, look, I told you, I'm on a mission. Can we show them the mission I'm on again? Yeah, I love that. I just love this. This is so cool. Hanging out with you guys is just so freaking cool. I love this stuff. I could do this all day long. I really could, but I can't, but I could, but I can't, but I could. But anyway, we're having fun. Okay, we're on a mission. Well, our mission is to impact 10 million. Did we say 10 million? Yeah, we did say it, didn't we? Gee whiz. To impact 10 million business owners. That's a lot. It's going to start with you. You can have more meaning in the world and make more money. You will make a difference in a dollar. You will make an impact while making income-changing lives. And this is the Happy Entrepreneur Manifesto. Could be one of the most powerful things that you do for yourself this year. So I'm going to recommend right now that you text the word manifesto. Text the word manifesto to 202-270-1662. Text the word manifesto, manifesto, to 202. I think it's right below in the banner. 202, yeah, right there in the banner. 202-999-3515. Follow the instructions. Now, once you do that, here's what you should see. One, I'll go over a few that we believe in. I believe automation is the key to reclaiming my time. Right now, as you're listening right now, you're like, Shay, I can't work any harder. I remember talking to a client. She said, Shay, I can't work any harder, by the way. I'm working so hard. There's only 24 hours in a day. I have no more minutes. All 1,440 minutes are accounted for. I said, well, you can double that. You can add more hours to your life. Let's look at your sales process. Look at your business processes. Look at your marketing processes. And let's do one thing and one thing. Oh, she said, Shay, what's that? Let's automate your business so we can reclaim your time. I believe automation. Go ahead and write that down. I believe automation is the key to reclaiming my time. You'll see in the manifesto for those that text in, I believe spending quality time with family is non-negotiable. Some of you are right there. Some of you say, Shay, I'm feeling it, Shay. I'm smelling what you're cooking in the kitchen. I'm picking up what you're putting down, by the way. This is good stuff. This is the Happy Entrepreneur Manifesto. It's what we believe in. It's where we start. So I believe in spending quality time with family is non-negotiable. I believe sustainable results require building, put this in your notes, You might have seen this yellow before. Reliable, someone say it with me. Reliable what? Systems. Systems be goals every single time. Systems are duplicatable. Systems are repeatable. Systems are the fastest path to success. Systems be goals every single time. So I believe sustainability requires, I believe sustainable results require building reliable systems. I believe that people are the most valuable resource in any business. Your sales team, your marketing team, your administrative team, your consulting team, your Happy Entrepreneur Tribe family, folks that join the Happy Entrepreneur Show, every single one of you. I believe people are the most valuable resources. I'm not saying you don't believe these things. I'm just trying to share with you. What you're going to find in the manifesto when you get the manifesto. But here's what I know to be true. I believe in focusing on systems and processes, results will follow. You focus on the systems and processes, and the results will follow. You see, results take as long as results take. And sometimes you get paid today, and sometimes you get paid tomorrow. But when you focus on the right activities, come on, somebody, when you focus on the right activities, you always get the right results. So I believe in focusing on systems and processes. The results will follow. The results will happen. Results will show up. But here's something else I believe. Now, some of you are texting the word manifesto right now to 202-999-3515. And you can get this. Like you can get the manifesto. You can hang it up in your office. You can put it right in your wall. You can put it in your thing if you want. That's not it. You can put it right in your area if you want. There it is. And these are our beliefs. The core foundation is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. This is your year. This is your time. This is your moment. See, I believe I believe a healthy business requires a healthy me. A healthy business requires a healthy me. Look. When you eat strong food, you will get a strong body. When you get a strong body, you will have a strong mind. When you have a strong mind, you have a strong you. See, that's where it starts. That's the beginning of it. It's not about working out. That's not what that's about. It's about eating strong foods gives you a strong body. Having a strong body gives you a strong mind. And having a strong mind creates a stronger you. And at the end of the day, it takes focus. It takes concentration. It takes energy to do what you got to do every single day, to manage your team, to manage the processes, to manage the family, to take care of everything going on. It just takes a lot more going on. And that's why I wanted to have this manifesto. I wanted to be a way to remind me on a daily basis what my focus is, what my beliefs is, where I stand. And I know it to be true for you as well. Yeah, this is it. This is our time. This is your time. No, this is your time. I believe I do not have to sacrifice, topic for another time, love for success. You really can have it all. When you have systems plus a strategy plus sales equals a successful CEO. A successful CEO has more cash flow, money coming in, more profits, spend less than you make, and have more freedom to do the things you want to do when you want to do them. It's got to sound good. And I believe my true value is the authentic voice I bring to the marketplace. Being you is beautiful. Being you is who you can be every single day. And being you always works. Anytime, any place. Now, I know for some of you, as you're listening right now, some of you are already texting the word manifesto. Some of you are already texting the word manifesto to 202-999-3515. I want you to have this copy. I want you to be able to follow the instructions and have the copy. I know that others of you, as you were listening earlier and you were tuning in and you were like, Shay, this is good stuff. This is what I need right now in my business. This is where my focus needs to be. And some of you just need to have a broader conversation. Some of you need someone to step back and look at something with fresh eyes and really influx and infuse your business with what you need right now to have the right systems, to have the right strategy, and really to generate the cash flow you can. If that's you, that's my number right there. I want you to text the word sales makeover to 202-270-1662. Let's have a one-on-one revenue momentum session. Let me share with you idea that you can use to generate more revenue without your labor. So you can take back your time, you can take back your life, and you can really grow your business for where you are right now in your business. Because the number one cause of business failure is low sales. The number one cause of business success is high sales. So let's focus on eliminating low sales in your business right now, and let's focus on getting you the revenue for the resources that you know that you deserve right now in your business. So text the word sales makeover. Open up your mobile device now. Text the word sales makeover to 202-270-1662. You'll get a customized closing script. You'll get the notes and a one-on-one revenue session with myself. I'm looking forward to connecting to you. I'm looking forward to this being your best year ever. I'm looking forward to taking your business to an entire level. And here's what I know about you as we come down the home stretch. I know that you're a winner. I know that you're a champion. And I know for you that today is your January 1st. You're going to have the right mindset. Today is your January 1st. You're going to implement the 4S formula. Systems plus strategy plus sales equals a successful CEO. You wrote those words. I am a successful CEO. Hashtag systems be goals every single time. And so with that being said, and we go to part 2. We're going to focus on your signature selling style. We're going to focus on buyers' profiles. And we're focused on neural linguistic sales, which is the study of language patterns and how it impacts the sales process. With that being said, I want you to know you're amazing. You're incredible. And as we close out today, everyone look right below the video and write these words. Today is my January 1st. It's my time. Today is my January 1st. I'm focused. Today is my January 1st. The best is yet to come. Today is my January 1st. In this moment, I will take advantage of every opportunity I have because today is your January 1st. With that being said, my name, for those folks that are tuning in for the first time, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Do me a favor. Look below the video and write this was some good stuff. Make sure you follow us over at happyentrepreneurstribe.com. If you're watching on the Happy Entrepreneur Show page, share this message forward, please. Hit the share button, hit the watch party button, share this message with someone else. With that being said, make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. And I wish every single one of you much success. Bye-bye for now. I'll see you soon. Promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there. And they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. Yeah.
Thank you, God bless.